I was waiting for the moment to arrive, waiting for the moment to arrive. I was waiting for you, and I wouldn't miss it for the world.
What God has joined together, let no man separate. Samuel, you may kiss your bride.
You look great.
Thank you. Sam, I feel like the luckiest person in the world to be marrying you today. Ever since our first FaceTime call, I have known you are a very special person. I've never had such an immediate connection to someone. The call I was so worried would be awkward flew by, and I knew I could spend a lot more time getting to know who you are. Like the rest of our relationship, our first night together was eventful. Like most people, I tried to put my very best foot forward when meeting you in person, but as you know, I epically failed. Right from the beginning, I showed you exactly who I am, and even through all the ugly, you never backed away. I threw up and you knocked on the door to make sure I was okay. I gave you COVID and you called me each day to chat. I got pregnant, you stayed by my side. We found out Jack would die and you held me while I cried. Even when you are physically far away, you make me a priority and put in effort to stay connected. I miss you whenever we are unable to talk or be together, but I always know you will never back away from a challenge, including a long-distance relationship. You're always there for me. You listen to me when I have a million ideas running through my mind. You help me make decisions. You remind me to make time for fun, and you always challenge me to be my best. Throughout our time together, you have shown me your strength, your selflessness, your dedication, and your devotion. Your ability to support me, even when you're struggling too, has amazed me. I admire your optimistic outlook on life and how you always find the best in every situation. Although we've been through things I never imagined possible, I know we will encounter even more trials in the future. You are the person I want on my side during all the struggles life throws at us, and you are the person I want to celebrate with when life is going well. Today, I promise to you that I will be by your side for all the craziness of life to come. I take you as you are, loving who you are today and promising to love who you are yet to become. I promise to share my life with yours, to build our dreams together, and to grow alongside you. I will be a devoted, honest, and faithful partner to you. I promise to comfort you, listen to you, respect you, and learn from you. I vow to faithfully follow Christ as I entrust our marriage and family to Him. I commit myself to you as your wife, your best friend, and loving soulmate. Today, I give you my hand, my heart, and my eternal love from this day forward as long as we both live.
Sarah, it is difficult to list off all the reasons why I love you and want to spend the rest of my life with you. I think I'm going to take the cliche route and start from the beginning, because we had one of the most intriguing starts to our relationship. Probably didn't think I was going to want a second date with you after you gave me COVID the first time we hung out, but I don't think anything that would have happened that could have changed my mind about you. I had made up my mind within the first few minutes of talking to you. I could tell from the start that you were driven, caring, smart, personable, and I knew I was going to have to work hard to convince you to go on another date with me. During the first few weeks of us dating, I quickly fell harder and harder for you, as those first impressions rang true and I knew I struck the jackpot with you. Fast forward to the first summer we were dating, and I was about to leave for 7 weeks with no ability to talk to you over the phone and hardly any communication at all for 5 of those weeks. It was our first test of the long distance that we've come to know and love for the past 7 months and for the next. Even at my lowest lows at OCS that summer, just thinking about coming back home to you and reading all the letters that you wrote for me motivated me and gave me the strength I needed to push through. In that fall, we faced some challenges, but our love for each other helped us overcome them. I'm very thankful for that. The next year was our most challenging yet. We faced tremendous loss and knew we were going to live distance from each other immediately after, but it only brought us closer together and cemented the value of life, our relationship, and our life together. Every day I treasure the opportunities I get to talk to you, to love you, and just go through this life together. And I wouldn't give it up for anything. I promise to always be there for you. No matter the distance or the situation, I'll always stand by your side in the good times and the bad. I promise to always be faithful to you and place you first in my life, even through the distractions of life and how much the Marine Corps tries to be number one on that list. Ultimately, you and our family will always be first. I promise to help you chase your dreams and never sell you short. I promise to be the best I can be for you and never let my own pride get in the way of our life together. And lastly, I promise to love you for you and to do so forever and always. There's nobody I'd rather spend the rest of my life with, and I'm so thankful and blessed to have you and for this day together. I can't wait to start forever with you. Love, Sam.
Oh.
You would face each other and join hands. Do you, Samuel, believe the woman whose hand you hold to be the choice of God, as well as the choice of your heart, to live with you as the companion of your life and the object of your love? If so, say, I do.
I do.
Do you, Sarah, believe the man whose hand you hold to be the choice of God, as well as the choice of your heart, to live with you as the companion of your life and the object of your love? If so, say, I do.
I do.
Samuel, repeat after me. I, Samuel, take you, Sarah,
I, Samuel, take you, Sarah,
to be my lawfully wedded wife,
to be my lawfully wedded wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love, honor, and cherish,
to love, honor, and cherish,
according to God's holy will,
according to God's holy will,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
Sarah, yeah. I, Sarah, take you, Samuel,
I, Sarah, take you, Samuel,
to be my lawfully wedded husband,
to be my lawfully wedded husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love, honor, and cherish,
to love, honor, and cherish,
according to God's holy will,
according to God's holy will,
as
as long as we both shall live.
On this 27th day of May, 2023, pronounce you husband and wife. In the name of the Father, in the name of the Son, and in the name of the Holy Spirit. What God has joined together, let no man separate. Samuel, you may kiss your bride. It is my privilege to present to you for the first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Wow!
You've heard the saying, you only have one chance to make a first impression. It was Sarah's sophomore year, when she was on what she hoped would be considered a first date with this guy named Sam. Someone she had just recently started talking with, when all of a sudden she dashes to the restroom and begins tossing her cookies. Sam, being the kind-hearted gentleman that he is, quietly knocks on the door and asks if she was okay. And when she proceeded to tell him she was sick, he brought her home. I'm sure Sam began to think of what could have been. But not to worry, he would have plenty of time to wonder when he was quarantining because this pretty little blonde just gave him COVID-19. Now that is how you make a first impression. Well, Sam, your days of wondering ever include a day like this? I would say a week or two of quarantining is a small price to pay for forever. I have come to know Sam as an intelligent, respectable, honorable young man who went through the ROTC program while going to the University of Minnesota, graduating with an engineering degree in material science, then to officer training in Virginia while taking premarital counseling classes with Sarah and planning a wedding. Sam, you are a man worthy of having Sarah as your wife. Welcome to the family.
As Sarah began dating, I often told people that Sarah's perfect match would be someone who can keep up with her, stand up to her when needed, and be a partner with her through life. When Sam and Sarah began dating, I could tell the two of them had something special from the start. When seeing them interact, I saw they were able to balance each other out in so many ways. I first noticed Sam's ability to meet Sarah's enthusiasm and join her in many activities she was interested in. This really showed when they began traveling together and were so excited about their jam-packed itineraries and all the places they would explore each trip. Not only are they well-matched when engaging in fun activities, but they also have an impressive ability to support one another through hardship and difficulty, and seem to come through every hurdle stronger and more connected than before. I hope the two of you can take your love, commitment, and support of one another and utilize that as you navigate married life, moving across the country, and beginning lives together. I look forward to watching what is in store for you and have no doubt you'll have tons of amazing stories to share. Raise a toast. Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Weiss.
Oh, sorry. Hi, I'm Max, and today I had the honor of being Sam's best man. And it is my first wedding ever, and Sam did throw me in the deep end, so not stressful at all. So I've known Sam quite a while, technically since kindergarten, but in Call of Duty in 8th grade is probably a more notable beginning. We were roommates through our entire college degree, and somehow we still spent more time driving around GTA than doing anything. So I like to think I'm Sam's role model sometimes, and he kind of looks up to me. I mean, he never says no to my great ideas. There was a time I convinced Sam to get pepper sprayed in our apartment with me. But in all seriousness, I really see this when it comes to him and Sarah. Seeing the love between them and knowing who Sam is, I know this will be forever. I love seeing where you guys have been, and I'm more than excited to see where you guys go. Sarah. And know that I'm labeled the best man here, but truly it is Sam. I couldn't think of anyone more perfect to be your best friend in life. Now, if everyone could please raise a glass to Sam and Sarah and the start of their forever.
Just one of the first times we met Sarah, we went sledding at the house. And you could tell by the way they were together, how much fun they had together, that they were right for each other. Just loving, passionate, even though it was cold and I hate snow, we don't live here anymore, thank God. We all had fun, and but you could tell how much love and respect they had for each other, again, by the way they treat each other. It's a joy to see and watch. I would say there's nothing better than having the one you love by your side and enjoying life. So with that, I just want to welcome Sarah into our family and say I love you both.
Who's more romantic?
Yes.
Okay, next question. Who's needier when they're sick? Who's more forgetful? Next question. Who wears the pants? Who talks more? Who's more organized? Okay, these next 5 questions came from the bridal party. Who's more likely to save a life? Who's more likely to win a foot race? Who has a better fashion sense? Who has better taste in music? Who's more likely to wake up on the wrong side of the bed? Who's gonna get drunker tonight? Okay, to go with that, who's the bigger party animal?
Yeah!
And last but not least, who is the crazier family? Okay, one more. And who do you love more than anything in the world? Give him a hand.